The Paradise of Death. Episode 5.
Please, Waldo! It's no good, I can't hold him!
Sarah! We're coming! Right, let us take it.
Hold on!
What's that you've got?
It's the hand stun gun from the village.
No, wait a minute, I've got a better idea. Look, lead a partham men in clutch.
Sentry up!
That's done it.
Is he dead?
Doesn't seem to be. Not yet, at any rate.
I say, don't you think we ought to get out of here? He might wake up and suppose he's got a wife or something.
Yes, a good point. Captain Rudley, can you hear me? Captain Rudley?
He's in a bad way, isn't he?
Yeah, we better make a stretcher.
No Venusian lullaby. Really, Doctor?
Well, it's been remarkably efficacious in the past. Unfortunately, the Gargan didn't seem to have the same ear for music as my old friend Agador. Careful. There's a nasty dip there.
He's still unconscious.
Well, he's lost a lot of blood.
That gun thingy was certainly efficacious. I mean to say. Wall up.
Yes, handy little weapon.
Yeah, well, if he's dead, Lethbridge Stewart, Kaido's people will probably throw Anya and the rest of them out of Kimonia. And if he's not, well, he'll track us down and have us for dinner.
And if we'd stayed with Rockabye Baby, he'd be onto the port and walnuts by now.
There's very little we can do, I'm afraid.
Oh, there must be something.
We can't replace the blood he's lost.
I'm afraid Anya's right. We can't even take the bullet out. The shock would be too much.
You mean he's going to die?
We'll make him as comfortable as we can and hope for the best.
The meat is roasted. The feast awaits our guests, Mamonia.
I couldn't eat a thing, Doctor. I'd rather stay here with Waldo.
I think you should come, Sarah. The feast is in our honor. We shan't be far away.
Stiff upper lip, old girl.
Your food warms the belly as your welcome warms the heart, Kaido.
I'm sure it's... Hey, what was that?
Quiet! Quiet, please, everybody!
Shallow! Grief the Gargan!
Even angrier and hungrier.
He's after Waldo Rudley.
He's after us all.
Oh, you went into his territory.
Oh, we had no choice.
Well, come on, what are we waiting for?
It's no good running away. He'll just follow your scent. How do you think he's found you now?
We'll just have to finish him off. No!
If you want to save your lives, that's the last thing to do.
Wait a minute, I got it. Anya, would you be so good as to get me a piece of Captain Rudley's clothing?
Piece of... Yes, that might work.
Oh, what might work?
And a piece from each of you, please. Anything, a sock, a piece torn off your shirt, that silk scarf of yours you're wearing, Sarah, anything.
Well, what are you
anything
going
at
to do?
all. I'm going to take a piece of meat. All of you, take a piece of meat as big as you can and make a parcel of it, as I'm doing now with my handkerchief. There.
Here you are. His sleeve was almost torn off already.
Quickly! I don't think I'll be able to stop myself from running away.
Right, Brigadier, how good are you at lobbing grenades?
Pretty good. Here goes. 1, 2, 3. He's eating me. Quick, give me the others. Right, that's you, Sarah.
I think it's going to work.
Yes, he's turning away. He's going. He's satisfied that he's caught his prey.
You have paid gifts to the god. You are in truth my brother.
Doctor, I think you'd better come and have a look at Waldo.
What is it, Tragan? I have an eager young souffle in front of me, trembling in anticipation of ravishment by my fork. Be brief.
Rudley, Chairman. We picked up a contact.
Is that all?
It was very short, but before he lost consciousness again, he saw the woman on your Farjan.
As I took his shirt sleeve, he opened his eyes for a moment, but he didn't seem to hear me when I spoke to him.
Captain Rudley? Waldo?
Is he getting worse?
I'm afraid he's gone.
Oh, no. We should never have left him.
There was nothing any of us could do.
He just went to sleep, Sarah.
I wanted to stay with him and you wouldn't let me. We just went away and left him. We let him die alone.
You were right. I was wrong.
Nobody should die alone. Nobody.
send a gunship.
The contact was too short to establish the coordinates, Chairman.
Running true to form, are we, Tragan? You ruined my dinner just to tell me that nothing can be done.
I didn't say that.
These people must be eliminated. Get on with it.
It's my fault, Rance. Because the boy was unconscious, I quite forgot that the transmission needle should be deactivated.
So we can expect an attack at any time. All our plans are for nothing. We just give up.
How advanced are your plans for the coup?
Just about complete.
Well, then why wait? Attack, the best form of defense and all that. Why not go ahead at once?
It's not so easy. Yes, we've completed our plans for the takeover at the palace and the corporation. All the strategic points, in fact. But the difficulty is...
We're here, and they're there. We have to make a preliminary foray to capture enough transport. Or are you suggesting that we could ferry 372 people in Anya's fly car?
I see what you mean.
Well, that might be an answer, you know. If our new friend Kaido can be persuaded to play ball. Do you agree, Brigadier?
Eh? Oh, I'm with you. Yes, airborne troops. Splendid notion.
Would you care to share it with us?
How many passengers could one of the Commonian bats be persuaded to carry?
And what's their maximum range? Given auxiliary fuel, of course. Nose bags or whatever.
But you can't conquer an entire planet with 370 people.
I don't think conquer is quite the word.
No. You see, all the power has been held by one man, Chairman Freeth. In theory, the planet is governed by the Council of Ministers, with the President at their head. But they're weak and corrupt, and the President just leaves everything to his son.
So everybody just takes orders from Freeth and his gang.
Yes, and they'd obey anybody who was in charge. Well, they'll obey us, especially if we have the backing of the President.
But surely he won't plot against his own son.
Oh, he's a good man, if he's made to see what's going on.
That's why we're going in ahead, to show him proof of the evils that are being committed in his name.
And by the time I've secured our position at Tragan's HQ, your squadron should have effective control of the ER transmitting station. Who will you have as your 2IC?
My what?
Oh, I beg your pardon, Mr. Rance, your second in command.
I'll take Midam. He's a good man in a fight.
Now, the important thing to get across to him is that when you join me for the final takeover at the Games Stadium, he must keep the transmission going.
But why? I mean, what do the silly old games matter?
The whole essence of the strategy is a swift transfer of power while everybody's distracted by the finals of the games. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be liaising with Kaido's bat handlers.
They won't take any notice of me.
The panic should have died down by now. I'll land in a public parking place and let us into the palace by the staff entrance. I've still got my Katian Glessi pass, so I'll give you the Onya Fargin key in case we have to separate.
Could you get us into the Paragon Corporation HQ?
Probably. Why?
Well, there's something missing in the Rapine story. It's been nagging at me from the start. And if what I suspect is true, then I'm quite sure you'll have no trouble at all getting the President on our side. Even so, I hope that I'm wrong.
Why? What do you suspect?
Something more horrible than anything we've found out so far.
My. Aren't we the beau of the ball? The people will think that their president has found the secret of eternal youth. Thank you, Yallet. That will be all.
Very good, sir.
Oh, you're a dear boy, Belog. I wish, though, that my Anya hadn't left me. She really understood how to do my hair for these public occasions.
A bond servant. A middle lower, or at the most a lower middle. You can't trust these people, Father. No sense of integrity, of loyalty.
I'm afraid you're right, but Anya, of all people. No, I just give thanks that I have you. It's a great comfort to an old man to know that our heritage is in safe hands.
Our heritage, if not our hair, eh, Father?
Katian Glessi. No, I don't have your name down for today.
No, I just have to check a couple of things. I'm doing some research into...
Well, if I'd known you were coming, I'd have had the items waiting for you.
That's very kind of you, but I do know how to access the data bank.
Well, do let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Oh, my goodness, where do we start? It's the size of St. Pancras Station.
It's the status quo I'm interested in. How things are now.
Well, then you need the section with the latest ER reports. We'd better get a move on. This could take some time.
Ready, Father?
One moment, sir. Your robe is, that's better.
Oh, I'm beginning to dread these public occasions, Balog.
You don't have to stay long after the opening march of the combatants. You can come back and loll in here until the awards ceremony. Your cue, I believe. Now,
Oh, dear.
don't go over the top. 3 pirouettes and a double somersault will be quite enough. Thank you, Yalit.
Yeah, I must say these ER visual reports are remarkable. I'm there. I'm really there. Well, rather, that's how it seems. World after world, like a series of instant package tours, and it's interactive.
Is it any help, though?
Yes, it's beginning to come clear. The Federation planets, the colonies, or whatever, form a chain, a string of worlds exporting rapine and importing goods, flourishing, just as Freeth promised.
So, what's worrying you?
The planets where the supply of rapine is dwindling. The economies are starting to break down, poverty growing and discontent. The fertility has been eaten up and has to be replaced by massive doses of fertilizer.
Oh, I could have told you that.
Of course. It's what I expected. But what is the end term of the progression? And where does the fertilizer come from? Anya, could you patch 3 ER channels together so that we could all have a look?
Just a matter of patching in.
Right, then let's go to Blestonu, where the TARDIS first landed.
Blimey, O'Reilly!
Yeah, we're in the middle of a war. A conventional shooting war. An old-fashioned tribal war.
He was a bit too close.
Yeah, I suspect that it's only the tip of the iceberg. A body that's been blown to bits isn't much use to anybody.
What do you mean?
Let's have a look around. This is what I was afraid of.
There must be hundreds of bodies.
Some soldiers, but mostly women and children.
Yeah, refugees. And look over there to the left. A mechanical lifter, loading them into a truck. Can you see the driver? Look at him, he's wearing a gas mask.
And the truck has the badge of the Paragon Corporation. I understand.
Well, I don't. What are you getting at, Doctor?
Can you take any more?
Well, I must.
A queue of Paragon trucks.
And they're... Oh, my God! They're tipping the bodies into that machine.
A processing plant. And coming out the other end, all neatly bagged and labeled, is fertilizer. For the planet next up the line.
Switch it off. We've seen enough. You were right, Doctor. When the President finds out that this nightmare is how his dream has ended... Give me that tape. I must go to him at once.
But why do they keep a record of it all? It's evidence against them.
Why did President Nixon keep the Watergate tapes? Or why did the Nazis keep neat registers of the horrors they perpetrated? They think they're all powerful. Now, if we only knew where Freeth was lurking.
Stay where you are. Put your hands in the air. You are surrounded.
Ah, Mr. Tragan, the very man.
Air Patrol, officer of the day speaking.
Echo location. We're picking up a massive flying object, sir. Could be another fly car demonstration.
Hang on, I'll have a look. Oh, I see them. No, it's just a flock of migrating bats. Early this year. Wait a minute. They're carrying people on their backs. With guns. Emergency! Emergency!
Honestly, I really do think I'm going to be sick.
Nonsense! Just a few pre-battle butterflies, that's all. Soon be in the thick of it. Concentrate on that.
That's what's making me feel sick.
Here they come! By Jove, they're coming on fast! Too fast! What do you mean, Kaido? You'll see. Hold on tight to the fur. You ruin your children, chasing
dance in the sky like leaves in the wind.
All right, chaps, let him have it!
We'll go down among the big huts. They cannot chase us there.
Can you land my lot on the roof of that one, the large one?
Get in there.
Where is this place?
You're in the security section of the stadium, where we bring the troublemakers.
This had better be. Well.
2 sitting ducks, Chairman.
Congratulations! I must admit I had the utmost lack of confidence in you.
I'm afraid the others are still missing, including the woman who pretended to be the dead Catian Glessy.
No matter, this is the one I want. I have been made to look a fool, Doctor.
Appearances are not always deceptive.
A cheap jibe, Doctor. And one that is going to kill you. You have given me a simply splendid idea.
I can't wait.
Well, since you're in the market for making people look like fools, I thought, you see, it's been an age-old custom for at least 5 years that before the championship final, the audience is given an hors d'oeuvre, an antipasto, a little snackette, so to speak, to fierce gentlemen come on dressed as clowns and perform a send-up. Is that right? A send-up of the final, and I thought, what a spiffing wheeze if you, Doctor, were to be understudy, so to speak. And to make sure that you lose, we'll put you up against Mr. Jen Hegger, who is odds-on favourite to win the championship. Are you with me so far?
And if I refuse?
Ah, but you won't. Every time you jib, we shall bring you a piece of your lady friend. Only teensy-weensy pieces, of course. We're not barbarians.
You'll leave Sarah alone.
Entirely up to you, old boy.
You haven't said anything about the toad.
Nor I have. The cherry on the icing of the toad is. You see, the fighting circle is in the middle of a... well, I think you would call it a catwalk, over a pit. And in the pit, and this is where the fun comes in, is a toad. The giant butcher toad, they call him. Though he's not so big as all that. About the size of a bull, I suppose. Yes, a small bull. And you see, he simply adores tearing people into bite-sized munches and eating them. Do please take 2 or 3 seconds to make up your mind.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes?
Refreshments for the president.
I didn't order. No, never mind. Thank you.
Did I hear? Is that you, Anya?
Yes, President.
Oh, my Anya, you come back. You come back to me.
Now listen, everybody. Slight change of plan. Seems Tragan's people have concentrated themselves in the communications area, which is here. The recce suggests that if we approach from here, we can take cover around the perimeter here, and with any luck, give them the surprise of their lives. Are you listening, Jeremy?
Oh, yes, jolly good idea.
Off we go then.
All patrols. Captain Superintendent Lexon here. Remain on full alert. It seems that Air Wing have dispersed the demonstration, but groups of armed dissidents may be encountered anywhere in the city.
Most of them have got ER headsets on. They must be watching the games.
It is of the utmost importance that the games must not be interrupted. Right, get on with it.
Must be in position by now. Good luck, Jeremy.
Freeze! Hands above your heads!
He shouldn't be there! Enemy at
Everybody down! Attack!
He's firing! Well done, everybody. All right, Jeremy, you can come out now.
Sit down, Miss Smith, please. There's nothing you can do.
Can't I at least go somewhere to watch the fight?
And escape? And spoil all the chairman's plans? No, my dear. You must stay here in case we need you. Or at least a part of you.
What about ER? Can't I see it on ER?
Unfortunately, there's just the one set, and I need it myself. However, if you sit down, like a good girl, I'll tell you what's going on. Nothing much at the moment. They must have announced the fight by now. I expect the doctors... Ah! Here comes Genhegger now into the presidential box.
The president's box?
Yes, of course. They always introduce the finalist from the president's box, and they can step straight onto the catwalk from there. Genhegger looks like an angry ape. I expect he's annoyed at being made to fight a clown. So much the better. Ah, here comes the chairman and the doctor.
My friends, what can I say? We all know Genhegger didn't have a dad, but even he must have had a mum. And here she is, to give us all a glimpse of the happy home life of the Genheggers.
Well, a glimpse is all we're likely to have. He's got a broadsword and a shield, and the doctor's got a rolling pin.
That's not fair!
Oh, no, it's not, is it? They're out on the catwalk now, and the gate's shut.
Clown, you are dead.
Yeah, well, wait. You'll not attack before I'm ready?
Oh, no. We kill each other, but we do not cheat.
Thank you.
Why do you take off your clothes?
If I'm to face death, it will be as myself. Besides, these ridiculous boots had tripped me up.
Doctor! Stop that!
The rolling pin has hit the toad. You're making it very angry.
I think I'm making Chairman Freeth even angrier.
Genhegger! What are you waiting for? Kill him!
Right. Ready.
Why are you telling me all this, Anya? It can't be true. Yet, do you hate me so much?
Of course, it's a shock to you, but it's true. I can prove every word.
But how could my son have been so deceived?
Oh, President Freeth. He is the most guilty one of all.
Come and fight, coward. Come and taste the sharpness of Genhegger's sword. Or are you too terrified to move?
Maybe you're accustomed to taunt one another before engaging. But I can see very little advantage to you on this occasion. My old teacher used to say...
Hey! For that alone, I kill you. Stand still and fight like a man, curse you.
Ah, thank you for your kind invitation. Forgive me if I... Oh, well done. That was a beauty. Hey!
What's happening? Let me see. Oh, please, let me see.
Sit down, Miss Smith.
Oh!
Oh! You little vixen.
Let me go. Oh, let me go.
Hold still. I should have manacled you to the wall in the first place. What's going on?
Get away from there! Oh, no, you don't! You get a fair trial, Tragan. Put him in one of those cells out there.
You won't get away with this!
Are you right, Miss Smith?
Oh, yes, yes.
We'll soon have you one of those
No,
things.
never mind about me. Jeremy, see what's happening to the doctor. What? The ER set there on the floor.
Yeah, sure. Oh my goodness! I'm having a fight with the doctor! He's twisting my wrist so hard that I've dropped my sword! I've thrown him off, and oh no! Oh Lord! Oh,
Change the channel!
I'm sorry, I
Change it! Oh, give it to me! The doctor's rolling away from him and going for the sword. He's got it! And the gladiator's right on the edge and about to go over, and the doctor's grabbed him! He saved his life!
Shoot him! Shoot the mouth!
No, the killing will stop. I, your president, order it. Dr. Genhegger, your fight is at an end.
Coming back to the president's box.
You could have killed me. Why didn't you kill me?
My dear fella, what possible reason could I have for doing such a thing?
right, Doctor?
Ah, a little puffed, I must admit.
Doctor, I'm a blind and foolish old man. Can you ever forgive me?
The past is dead, President, and I am still alive.
You're quite right, Father. You are a foolish, blind old man. It's time you opened your eyes. You're not in charge anymore. I am. Stand out of the way.
What are you going to do?
Guard! Give me that gun! Goodbye, Doctor.
No, you shall not. He is a good man.
No! No! Put me down! Put me down!
President, don't look!
I've turned away my face too many times. If I had not, I might still have a son.
Goodbye, Anya. I wish we could have come to know one another better.
Oh, you forget. Whether as chairman of the corporation or as prime minister, I shall have to come to Earth and sort out Paragon's affairs.
Oh, of course. Space world and all that.
Exactly.
Well, it's only au revoir then. Good. Good.
Right, where have those youngsters got to?
They may be in the TARDIS already. I'll have a look around.
I think Sarah went to find Jeremy.
Are the clouds beginning to clear?
There's a small patch of blue on the horizon. If I'm supported in the election...
I found him. Oh, sorry.
Where was he?
In the kitchen. Where else?
She wouldn't even let me finish my breakfast.
Well, you had one already.
Well, goodbye, Doctor.
Whatever happens, Mamonia, always remember that you are sky-born, as we all are.
Thank you. I shall.
Goodbye.
Where do you keep your teapot, Doctor? I could murder a cup of tea.
The Paradise of Death was written by Barry Letts and starred John Pertwee as the Doctor, with Nicholas Courtney as Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart, Elizabeth Sladen as Sarah Jane Smith, Harold Innocent as Freeth, Peter Miles as Tragan, Maurice Denham as the President, Richard Pearce as Jeremy Fitzoliver, Jonathan Taffler as Captain Waldo Rudley, and Jane Slavin as Anya. Title music was composed by Ron Grainer and arranged by Peter Howell. Additional music by Peter Howell of the BBC Radiophonic Workshop. The director was Phil Clark.